Yes, he is a child. Well, when he's worked 30 years at the company, that's when he's not a child. Until then, I don't care what his opinions are. Aaron, are you listening to me? Good, because I'm hanging up on you now, and I wanted to make sure that you heard it. What a moron.
Oh, my God.
What?
It's not the zipper, it's the dress. It's too small.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. It's too small. How can it be too small? We had a fitting 3 months ago. Have you gained weight?
No.
Hold your breath.
I am.
Hold your breath.
I am.
The only thing I can think of is the dressmaker must have written the measurements down wrong. Well, what are we supposed to do now? I certainly can't take a picture of you like that.
Sorry.
I'll just have to have him come back next week. And I'm going to call that woman at the dress shop and give her a piece of my mind. My God, is everyone in the world completely incompetent? Put on your sweats and run around the block. You're going to fit into the next dress no matter what.
Absolutely unbelievable.
I feel sick.
Everything's gone. It's been tossed right out the window. Stop crying.
Here, Francine, drink your water. We all need to calm down. Getting upset isn't going to get us anywhere.
What do we tell people?
Well, who needs to know?
What do you mean, who needs to know?
You don't have to yell at me, Strobe.
Everybody has to know, Emily. Everybody will know. We can't pretend this didn't happen.
We could send her away.
Excuse me?
Aren't there places that take girls like that?
Girls like what, Francine?
Well, girls in... I can't handle this. I can't handle this at all.
Stop crying, damn it.
Christopher's just as much to blame as Lorelai is.
Like hell he is.
They are in this together.
I don't see why. Why should Christopher sacrifice everything we planned for him just because...
Choose your words extremely carefully, Strobe.
Emily, you know we love Lorelai. You know that. But Chris is so young. He's a baby.
Well, Lorelai's not exactly collecting Social Security.
Why doesn't she get rid of it?
What?
Strobe.
It's an option.
It certainly is not an option.
Why not?
Because I say so.
Then what the hell are you suggesting, Emily? What's your great solution to this problem?
They will get married. They will live here. And Christopher will go to work at my company. That is the solution. Now we have a plan, so we can all stop talking about it. Please excuse me. I have work to do.
I think Rich's plan sounds very sensible.
I have just one question. Why his company?
What do you mean, his company?
No, I have a law firm. Christopher could go to school.
I know we're all upset here, folks, but maybe we should ask the kids what they think. Lorelai, Christopher, anything to add here?
Quiet, they'll hear you.
Not likely. I don't know how much longer I can just sit here like this.
It's okay, let them talk.
They're talking about us.
They're trying to figure out what to do.
What to do with our lives, yours and mine, and its.
We're gonna need their help.
We can take care of ourselves.
How?
We'll figure it out.
It's okay. It sounds okay.
What sounds okay?
You know, working for your dad, living here. Sounds okay.
Chris, no, what about Europe? What about sleeping on a bench in Paris?
I can't do that now. I have to get a job.
No.
I have to make money.
No!
It's okay. Really.
You're not even listening to each other.
Oh, for God's sake, Francine, shut up!
Okay, this is a big pain and I'd really like it to go away, please.
Just breathe deep, honey.
Breathing doesn't help. Can I hit you instead?
What?
Or pinch you really hard, because that might make me feel better.
No, you cannot pinch me.
Can I bite you or pull your hair or use the Epilady on you? Because I really need to do something.
Lorelai Gilmore?
Will this a little faster, please?
Lorelai, you do not do this. You do not just leave a person a note.
Okay, see the timing here.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm in labor. See you later. Lorelai?
Ow.
Emily, please, I feel ridiculous.
You're having a baby. Do you know that, Lorelai?
Well, that explains the stomach ache.
You do not leave your house when you're having a baby without telling your mother. You say, excuse me, Mom, I'm having a baby. Give me a ride to the damn hospital.
Emily, please, I wore the wrong shoes for this.
Of all the things in the world I had a right to do, driving my daughter to the hospital to give birth, especially since she's 16 years old and doesn't have her driver's license yet, is definitely one of them.
Ma'am, I need you to wait out here, please.
Why?
Because we're going into the delivery room.
I want to go in.
No, Mom, please.
Yes, Emily, please.
Fine, we'll be right here when you're done.
Super.
And do not think we're finished discussing this, young lady, because we are not.
Emily, let's sit here. Oh.
She's pretty.
She's perfect.
So I guess we should get married.
Well, what do you know? She finally put Rory's stroller away. First time in a year I haven't tripped over that thing.
Where's my scarf?
I told Tina to put everything out for you, Richard.
Out where?
Look on the table.
You have to be more specific with her, Emily.
Fine, Richard.
There should be a designated place to put things.
Whatever you say, Richard. Lorelai, we are leaving. Please acknowledge that. Where is that girl?
Well, this is not the scarf I asked for.
Well, it looks fine. Can you just wear it?
No, I'm going to go back upstairs and get the scarf I intended to wear in the first place. Well, I'm surprised at you, Emily. These are your friends we're seeing tonight. You would have thought that my appearance would be a priority for you. See, I didn't want to go to this thing in the first place. I have an early meeting in the morning, and I would much rather go to bed and ignore the fact that the symphony has to reupholster its mezzanine this year. Emily.
Supper time.
Did you write that? That was really very good.
Dad, that's from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. It's a famous musical.
Well, I thought Christopher might have written it. He's a very talented man.
That would be Strobe and Francine.
Your turn.
Haven't seen your parents in quite a number of years. We were practically inseparable for a while.
I remember that.
This is weird. These are my other grandparents. I don't even know them. What do I call them?
Call him what I call him. Ass.
Chris,
Sorry, my tie's too tight.
just call them Strobe and Francine. Call them Mr. and Mrs. Hayden. Sir and ma'am. Why don't you just avoid calling them anything?
Look who's here.
Hello, Mother. Pop.
Christopher?
Christopher, hello.
Mr. and Mrs. Hayden, long time no see.
Lorelai, you look well.
I am, thanks. You remember Rory? You haven't seen her in quite a while.
No, we haven't.
I think she was just beginning to speak in complete sentences.
So not for 2 years then. But she's obviously been talking a long time, so I was making a humorous comment, sometimes referred to as a joke.
I see you haven't changed, Lorelai.
No, not at all.
Rory, hello.
Hi.
Did you just curtsy? Shut up. Sorry, milady.
Strobe, Francine, how about a martini?
Please.
Well, Strobe, how is retirement treating you?
Yes, do tell us about the Bahamas.
You can get an entire island there for the cost of a decent house here.
Really?
How about you, Richard? Any thoughts of retirement crossing your mind?
Oh, Strobe, if only you could talk him into it. I've given up.
We're very pleased about Christopher's business success out in California.
Yes, it's taken a while, but it seems to be finally coming together. Seems to be.
Christopher, your tie, please.
Strobe and friend, Mr. and Mrs. Are you enjoying your time here? You too?
That she got from you.
How old are you, young lady?
16?
A dangerous age for girls.
Strobe.
Rory is a very special child, excellent student, very bright.
You should have a talk with her, Strobe. She could give you a run for your money.
Is that so?
That's right.
Well, I think my money is safe.
I hate President Bush.
What?
Lorelai.
Oh, boy.
He's stupid, and his face is too tiny for his head, and I just want to toss him out.
That is the leader of our country, young lady.
Ignore her.
His face is too tiny for his head. What kind of a thing is that to say?
I see your daughter's just as out of control as ever, Richard.
Pop, please, let's try to keep it civil.
Tell me, Lorelai, what have you been doing with your life anyway? Besides hating successful businessmen, I'm just curious.
Why don't we all go into the dining room?
Well, Strobe, I run an inn near Stars Hollow.
Really?
Yes, really.
Dad, come on.
Nice to see you found your calling.
Dinner's ready.
Christopher, your tie.
Mom, please.
And is your life everything you hoped it would be?
Yes, it is.
Because it seems to me you might not want to take quite such a haughty tone when you announce to the world that you work in a hotel.
Well, there's nothing wrong with where I work.
Strobe, please, I'm getting a headache.
Come on, Richard, lead us into the dining room now.
If you'd attended a university as your parents had planned, and as we planned in vain for Christopher, you might have aspired to something more than a blue-collar position.
Don't do this.
And I wouldn't give a damn about you derailing your own life if you hadn't swept my son along with you.
Honey, go in the next room. Go.
I'm going to have to echo Christopher's call for civility here. A mutual mistake was made many years ago by these two, but they've come a long way since.
A mutual mistake, Richard. This whole evening is ridiculous. We're supposed to sit here like one big happy family and pretend that the damage that was done is over, gone? I don't care about how good a student you say that girl is.
Hey.
Our son was bound for Princeton. Every Hayden male attended Princeton, including myself, but it all stopped with Christopher. It's a humiliation we've had to live with every day, all because you seduced him into ruining his life. She had that baby, and she ended his future.
You recant that, Strobe.
Spilling my drink.
You owe my daughter an apology.
An apology? That is rich.
How dare you? How dare you?
Richard, what
How
are you
dare you
doing?
come into my house and insult my daughter?
Let go of me.
Whoa, what is going on here?
Shame on you, Strobe. Shame on you for opening all of this up again.
Get your purse, Francine.
My daughter is very successful at what she does.
We're leaving.
You're not leaving. I'm kicking you out.
And you brought up Bush because...
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Wow.
Yeah.
I feel 16.
Janet just got out of Rainbow Hills 2 days ago.
Rehab?
That far, huh?
Hi, sorry to interrupt. Could you come with me? My cummerbund and I aren't seeing eye to eye.
Man, totally helpless. Excuse me? You saved me. I love you. I want to have your baby. Oops, too late.
I saw the look. Same one you had the time you ended up on homecoming court.
Oh, someone's idea of a sick, sick joke. Hey, by the way, Neil Young's got nothing on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorelai, have you seen your father?
No.
He promised me he'd be here by now.
Wait, you didn't come together?
I swear, if he misses this...
Well, Mom, did you call him?
Yes, I called him. Of course I called him. I wouldn't go this long without calling him.
Emily, he's here.
Where? Oh, Richard, where have you been?
I'm here, aren't I?
I can't look. Did she beat him with the baby's breath?
No, they're just energetically practicing their sign language.
Oh, God.
Okay, I think this is a really good time for a martini. Hello, thirsty people here. What are you doing?
Steve won't mind.
Little tip, never a good idea to let people know you're on a first-name basis with the bartender. Wow, this is really something.
What?
You and I together at a debutante ball,
Huh, yeah.
just like it would have been 16 years ago.
Fancy dress.
Sneaking booze.
Parents acting crazy.
You look great.
I'm so glad you're here.
So am I.
All fathers, please report to the debutante staging area upstairs. Fathers to the staging area.
Showtime. You gonna be all right?
Absolutely.
I'll see you later.
Curtsy pretty.
Hey, just wanted to see you before you became a proper lady of society.
So what do you think?
I think you look like a cotton ball.
Why, thank you, Jeeves.
But a really cute cotton ball.
Oh my God, is this your escort? Yeah, it is. You are totally getting married.
What did she say?
Oh, well, Dad, great, let's go.
I'll meet you downstairs. Good luck.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. If everyone could please take their seats. We're about to get started with some presentations.
Last chance to shimmy down the drain pipe.
Do me a favor,
Anything.
just don't let me fall.
Right back at you.
Now, the word debutante comes from the French word débouter,
I think you're
which
being
means to lead off.
Just come sit
And
down.
we hope that tonight
I'm
will
going to
lead
finish
off
my drink.
a lifetime
You won't be happy until you spoil this entire evening, will you?
Guys, hi. There's a lady up there with a rock the size of Neptune around her neck, talking about the debutantes of ancient Greece. It's a lot easier to fall asleep if you're sitting down, trust me.
I will sit down when I'm ready to sit down.
Richard, lower your voice.
No, I will not lower my voice. I paid a fortune to be here, and I will speak just as loudly as I like.
You're embarrassing us. You're embarrassing Rory.
Embarrassing Rory. This wasn't Rory's idea. This was your idea. This whole ridiculous evening was your idea, Emily.
You don't want your granddaughter presented to society.
To hell with society. Yes, I'm talking about you.
Come on, that's it.
Lorelai Gilmore, daughter of Christopher Hayden and Lorelai Gilmore.
It should have been you up there. Nothing's turning out the way it was supposed to.
Thank heaven for little girls, for little girls get bigger every day.
So are you living together?
Mom, get out the interrogation lamp, why don't you?
It's okay. Yeah, but we're looking for something bigger in the Boston area.
There are a lot of nice historical places up there.
Something historical in our price range would be perfect.
You know historical homes are infested with mold, don't you?
Mold?
It gets inside the walls and grows out of sight and shoots off spores that slowly kill you and your family.
You should get a show on the Home and Garden Channel, Mom.
When did you become an expert on mold, Emily?
It was in the New York Times Magazine. I'd hold off buying a place with this woman until you look into this.
Sherry.
Well, it's actually going to come down to whatever we can afford. It might just be a newly built place.
With their shoddy craftsmanship, oh, you don't want that.
What does that leave them with, Mama? Teepee?
I'm sorry, I just don't think that Rory should miss our dinners for something other than sickness or emergencies. That was the agreement.
I'm sorry, Emily, really.
Mom, Chris has apologized like 100 times. How many more times do you want to hear it?
Listen, I can call Sherry and have her and Rory come by after their movie. That way it won't be a totally Rory-less evening.
That's not what I want.
Mom, we're desperately trying to work with you here.
Working with me is one thing, patronizing me is another. Excuse me.
I feel horrible.
Don't, son. That's just Emily.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
How can you let that horrible woman take Rory like that?
Okay, Mom, calm down. It's only one night.
That's how it starts. She's just getting her claws into her.
Her claws?
We'll never see Rory again if that woman has her way.
Mom, hold it. Rory is my daughter, you know. I have some control over this.
She's not getting Rory on weekends. You can't let that happen.
What is this about, Mom? Why are you so flipped out?
Lorelai, are you blind or just that humiliated?
Humiliated?
Christopher gets his life together with that woman.
So, that's good.
It should have been you.
What?
Don't play dumb, Lorelai. You know it too. And deep down, I know you're heartbroken.
I'm not heartbroken.
Well, I am. I always had the picture in my mind of the three of you together. After all these years and all the bad things that happened, Rory with both her parents, and now that Christopher's got his life together, it's with her and not you.
Mom, the timing was never right for us.
That's because you dawdle time away. You could have had that effect on him. You could have been the person to help him get his life together, but you made no effort.
Oh, so now this comes down to something I didn't do? Don't put that on me, Mother!
What other explanation is there? He's always been crazy about you, but you've always kept him at arm's length. You keep everyone at arm's length.
That's not true.
It is true. Your destiny was to be with Christopher, and now it's too late.
Then it wasn't our destiny.
So you're saying you don't have feelings for him, Lorelai, that all of this is just fine with you?
That's not important.
It's not?
No. What's important is that Christopher is doing well and he's happy, and we should be happy for him.
You're impossible. I need to lie down. Tell Christopher. Tell him whatever you like. I don't care.
I mean, Rory's missed the occasional dinner before.
Yeah, well, this was compounded by other things.
What other things?
He should know as well as I that when it comes to Emily Gilmore, it's never simple.
Got it. Ah, looks like they found each other. You know, Sherry had a really good time last night. I hope Rory did too.
Yeah, she seemed to.
Good. Good.
So, Chris, before you go, I have something I want to say to you.
Uh-oh.
It's not an uh-oh.
Okay. What?
Well, I kind of realized something with you and Sherry visiting, and God help me because of something my mother said to me.
Wow. Inspiration can come from the unlikeliest sources.
I was just thinking, you know, all these years, no matter what my relationship status has been, whether I've been dating or hibernating or whatever, I think I've always had you in the back of my mind, you know, the prospect of us being together. But this prospect was sort of indefinitely on hold while you know, found yourself and got your personal life together so that you could really be there for me and especially for Rory. But you and I have been so linked in my mind that I think I have unconsciously sabotaged every decent relationship I've had, including the one with Max, because I was waiting for you. And I shouldn't have been. And now that I see that, and I see you settling down with Sherry, I think I can move beyond it.
Good. I'm really glad it's good for you, Lorelai.
It is. Chris?
How dare you put that on me?
I'm just thanking you.
Well, don't.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Damn it, Lorelai, you're dumping 15 years of unhappiness on me? 15 years of not having healthy, lasting relationships on me? You're blaming me for breaking up with Max and not marrying him? That's all my fault?
No, I
did nothing to deserve that.
I'm not saying that you did.
You're as good as saying it.
No, I'm not.
Then what did you expect to come from this divine revelation that you've been so kind to share with me? Did you want me to apologize to you for ruining your life or comfort you and say, there, everything's gonna be all right so you can feel okay? Forget it.
Chris, wait.
Look, if there's anything else you feel bad about in your life that you want to dump on my doorstep, just leave a note.
Do you take any sort of physical education?
Not this semester.
But eventually you will take some sort of physical education.
I'm not sure.
But trust me, the minute she decides to run after a ball and take a public shower with 30 other girls, you are getting a call.
Well, thank you.
Dinner's ready.
Sarah, 1 minute, please.
Yeah?
I told you we eat dinner at 7. And right now it's 6:30. Therefore, one could conclude that maybe it's just a tad early for dinner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We want to eat at 7.
But the food's ready now.
Okay, never mind. We'll eat. We're eating. Up. Let's go. It's fine. It's better. Then we can all be in bed by 9. Sit down.
Mom, tell us what is up right now.
What is up with what?
With you, with her, with you and her.
Well, she's new, Lorelai. She's only been here 3 days. She's still getting the hang of things. I think it's only fair to give the woman a chance. Why are you staring at me?
Mom, you've had maids deported who were better than her.
I have not.
Talk.
Your father made a crack the other day about my not being able to keep a maid. Of course, it's a gross exaggeration. Yes, I've had maids I haven't liked, but I've also had maids I've loved.
Name one.
Dea.
Who?
You remember she took you shopping once.
How old was I?
I don't know.
Guess.
4 or 5.
Mom, you haven't liked a maid since I was 4 or 5?
I have liked a maid. You asked me whom I've loved. I loved Dea.
And whatever happened to Dea?
Oh, how should I know? But I loved her.
Okay, so salad.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oops, big bell.
Sarah, the salad. Sarah. Pass the wine, Lorelai.
You want a straw with that?
You're enjoying this?
Well, yeah.
Laura, I need to talk to you.
Chris, what are you doing here?
You won't return my calls.
Did you do this?
I knew you'd be here.
I did not do this.
You gave me no choice.
After I told you to just stay out of it.
Lorelai, I did not do this.
You have to go.
I'm not going until you talk to me.
Christopher, Lorelai, come back here.
Why won't you call me back?
Hey, there couldn't be a worse time to have this conversation.
Really? Because it seems to be the only time to have this conversation.
Look, go home, okay? I promise I will talk to you tomorrow.
Well, sure, I believe that.
Hey, I've never lied to you. There's no reason to doubt my word.
Really, 45 unreturned phone calls isn't a reason?
No, it isn't.
You shutting me out like this is wrong.
I'm not discussing this with you here in my mother's house.
You don't get to dictate this. I need to talk to you. You won't call me back, and I did what I had to do. And I'm sorry. But after all we've been through, especially over these last few months, you shutting me out is wrong. And you know what hits me the hardest, Laura?
Apparently it isn't the door on your way out.
You keeping Rory from me.
What?
I never, ever thought you'd do that.
I'm not keeping Rory from you.
Oh, really? Then why hasn't she called me back, huh? I mean, no matter where you and I have been in our lives, my daughter has always called me back, until now.
Hey, listen to me.
I didn't call you back because I didn't want to. Me. Mom had nothing to do with it.
Okay, honey, calm down.
You promised me. You promised me at Suki's wedding that this was going to work, that you were going to be there. You promised me.
Honey, please understand.
No, I always understand, and I don't want to understand. I don't even really want to talk about this right now. I've got Mom. That's all I need. Go be somebody else's dad.
Don't say that.
I'm going upstairs. Call me when he's gone.
She did not get there by herself.
Hey, have you ever met your daughter? She could get anywhere by herself. She could get to the 3rd dimension by herself. She was helping the crossing guard when she was 4.
I'm going to talk to her.
No, you're not. She wants to be alone and cool off. Respect that. I'll talk to her later.
You'll talk to her, great. That makes me feel a whole lot better.
You need to leave. Right now.
This isn't right. She needs her father.
I know she needs her father. I've been telling her she needs her father. But she feels like her father bailed on her and she's mad and hurt, and I can't change that in 3 minutes.
Do you think I like this situation?
Oh, God.
Do you? I mean, after what you and I had going, and now...
Chris, do you remember why we're here right now? What event in your life caused this very pleasant moment we're sharing?
That has nothing to do with this.
Oh, what? Chris, man, what do you want from me?
I want to talk.
About what?
I don't know. I don't like how things are.
But that's how they are.
I didn't want things to turn out this way.
But they did turn out this way.
But I didn't want that.
Christopher, is Sherry still pregnant?
Of course she is.
Are you still with her?
Yes.
Are you gonna marry her?
Yes.
Then, honey, we are where we are. Accept it.
I can't.
Don't you understand that I can't talk to you because it hurts? Talking to you really hurts. Standing here right now is killing me, okay? Don't you understand that?
Christopher, I think you'd better go now.
Emily,
Leave now, please.
You know you need a mask and a horse when you do that.
Something's burning.
Ah, thank you. The wine is wonderful.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
Hey, this is a French restaurant. Shouldn't all the servers be French?
Je ne suis pas français, mais je peux parler français si vous préférez.
Where is the nearest subway station? Huh.
Another bottle, sir?
Absolutely. Anyway, the chalet in Killington had this open floor plan, sort of the way Rory's apartment's laid out.
I've never exactly seen Rory's apartment.
Oh, yeah?
We mostly just hang at the paper and mostly at the paper.
Well, anyway, I really want to rent a place at a ski resort this winter. Maybe Killington or Sugarloaf.
That sounds great.
You know what? You should come. Totally. We'll get all of Rory's friends together for a long weekend, ski, hang out. It'll be a blast.
The ski trip sounds awesome.
Who's going skiing?
You are this winter. Everyone's invited.
Right on.
You don't hang out with any of these people outside the paper, do you?
Not so much.
Okay. Who wants dessert?
I'd love a creme brulee. I've never had creme brulee.
I could do with a cognac.
I wouldn't say no to a digestif.
Creme brulee for me. And a cognac.
You know what? I think we'd like to get creme brulee and cognac all around.
Sorry, parents.
Why, sorry?
Sorry if this lunch is weird.
No.
Rory.
Okay, this lunch is weird.
I feel like we're those lame-o parents of yore.
Dad is trying kind of hard.
Yeah, I think any minute he's gonna start juggling plates.
And hanging spoons off his nose. Yeah, but it's sweet.
So seriously, whenever you guys get a 3-day weekend, you should totally come up.
Can we rent skis there?
Sure, I can lend you a pair. We'll have you jumping moguls down a black diamond in no time, Raj.
I guess it's good that I experienced a little bit of lame-o parenting. I mean, after all, it's part of the quintessential college experience, isn't it?
I guess.
And it's great that you got to meet the whole gang before a big ski vacation together. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh good or uh-oh bad? I guess there isn't really an uh-oh good, is there?
Listen up, guys. A bunch of students that were protesting the war took over President Stewart's office. It looks like we're gonna have to rework the whole edition.
Why can't the news stop while we're eating?
I know, it's so impolite. I just got a text with a photo. Looks like they're wearing George Bush masks and... Are those Condoleezza Rice masks?
They make Condoleezza masks?
We've got to get on this, everybody. So you guys, I'm sorry. It looks like we have to...
go.
Duty calls.
Okay, Sheila, get Keith on the phone and see if you can get him down there. Actually, get Samantha down there, too. I want so many photos of this thing, I can make a flip book. Bill and AK, get back to the office so you can proof the stories we're emailing it in. Everyone else here with me.
But what about the creme brulee?
And our cognac?
I have yet to taste the sweet nectar of creme brulee.
This is going to be our front page.
Front page? Really? I think the front page is fine as it is.
Paris.
Come on, we all know these rabble-rousers are just looking for attention. Why indulge them?
Let's go.
I want to go. I want to report this story. I just want to do it after I eat my creme brulee. I mean, what if tonight I get hit by lightning and die a creme brulee virgin?
A creme brulee virgin?
You know what? Enough. This is a major political protest. It's a big story, and it's going to go on our front page. Now get your drunk creme brulee craving asses out of these chairs, and let's get to work, okay? Besides the lead, I'm going to need some color. What's going on behind the mask? That kind of thing. Joni, you want to take a crack at that?
I'm a little tipsy.
Okay, is there anyone here who's not a little tipsy? Thanks for lunch, Dad.
Lunch, thank you.
Lunch was great.
Great meeting you.
Man, see you later.
Oh my God, I can't believe we have to go back to the bar.
Well, I hope you're hungry for some creme brulee. I heard a bone crack. Several bones cracking. Crack, crack, crack. It was like fireworks.
Rugby is a violent sport.
I guess the fact that an ambulance was parked by the side of the field before the game even started should have been my first clue.
Hey, don't park ambulances next to tetherball matches.
I can't believe we lost. It was so violent. I guess they were just violenter. It's Rory. They're at the paper. They're still working.
Man.
Half of them are drunk or hungover. Joni passed out.
Oh, jeez.
Looks like she's gonna be there all night.
Oh, that's not good news.
Well, silver lining, that means she won't get to have dinner with my parents. We got the only meal. We won Parents' Weekend, and we didn't even break any bones.
Yeah, some meal.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I screwed up.
What do you mean you screwed up?
I mean, it's my fault that Rory's got to work all night.
What do you mean? You staged the student protest, you wore a condi mask and manacled yourself to the president's door?
The big meal, ordering all that wine. I mean, their staff's a mess. It's my fault.
Honey, if those kids are going to be journalists, they have to learn to write drunk.
I'm trying to be super dad or something.
Why?
I don't know.
Does it have to do with the name tag in the middle of the chest thing?
At the brunch, all the other dads were talking about how they took their kids to hockey practice and violin lessons and helped them study for the SATs, and I just stood there like a jerk, nodding my head like I had done all those things.
Oh, honey.
I didn't do any of those things.
Well, first of all, Rory didn't need someone to check her homework. She was a self-starter. Second of all, she wasn't interested in hockey. And third of all, you don't have to try to be super dad.
I feel like I should be.
No, you can just relax, you know? Be yourself. Be the dad that you are. Clark Kent dad. Christopher Hayden dad.
I'm totally loaded.
Okay.
And I guess in some ways I'm not quite used to it because I didn't even think earlier that I might be able to use that.
You totally bribed them to open.
Not bribed, gave financial incentive.
Oh my God.
I know.
You totally bribed them to open.
You don't have to whisper, everybody here knows.
I just can't believe the people really do this.
Apparently.
Cool.
Right? And I was prepared to do other things to get you fed. I mean, I had backup plans that included theft and chicanery.
Oh, chicanery for me.
Anything for you. Anything. So you happy?
Really happy. This is wonderful. You didn't have to do it, you know?
I wanted to.
I would have been happy with a croissant.
Or a park bench, I know.
Why a park bench?
Remember we were 16 and planned to go to Paris? We always said we'd sleep on a park bench.
Oh, yeah. Well, because we didn't have any money, so we couldn't afford a hotel. We'd have to sleep on a park bench. Can't believe you remember that.
I'd still sleep on a park bench with you.
Name the bench.
Compliments of the chef. Langoustine on a bed of mush and candied carrot quenelle. Have you decided on the wine?
Yes, we're gonna go with the 78 Latour.
Excellent choice, monsieur.
I love you.
I love you too.
So, this fix, not only bigger than a bread box, also a lot better.
Told you.
Hey, when we're done, can we go back to that beautiful bed?
You don't want to sleep on a park bench?
No park bench.
Thank God.
You're amazing.
No, you are.
Don't start a fight with me. I'm trying to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, this is ridiculous. This is incredible. Here we are just finishing dinner and the sun is coming up and people are just going to work. I mean, it's just all so unreal. I feel like any minute the waiters could break into song.
Well, if you want. What?
I'm just so happy.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't ever want to leave Paris.
I know.
I don't want it to be over. I don't want it to end.
Well, it doesn't have to end. When we get back to Stars Hollow, we can sleep all day and wander the town in the middle of the night. And that stuff we did back in the hotel room, we can definitely do that back in Stars Hollow.
Are you saying we'll always have Paris?
I'm saying I love you, Lorelai.
I love you too.
And Laura.
What?
Remember when I told you that I would wait until we were both 80 for you to figure out us?
Us.
You and me?
Right.
I don't want to wait.
Chris.
I mean it.
But don't you think it's too soon?
No.
We've only been dating a few months.
Try 25 years.
I know, but you know what I mean.
So it's taken us this long to work it out, to figure it out, but we're here now. We're ready. We're finally ready. Let's do it. Let's do it right here in Paris.
No, not here.
Why not?
Well, Rory.
Rory will be thrilled.
Honey, I love you. I really do, but I think we should wait.
Come on, Laura. We love each other. We belong together. What do you say? Marry me.
Bonsoir, house.
Feels good to be home, huh?
So good. It's funny when you go away.
Even on a short trip, everything looks a little different when you get back.
Yep.
Of course, now I'm seeing it with a French perspective.
How's it looking, French?
American and dusty.
I'm gonna go get the rest of her stuff. Welcome home, Mrs. Hayden.
And that's how we do it on the continent.
But of course, hey, Dad.
Hi, honey.
Come on, come in.
Okay, what are you wearing?
Here it's called an apron.
Interesting. Why are you wearing that?
Well, because I've been cooking snails.
You're kidding me.
I've been cooking snails and dealing with snail spatter.
She really cooked those?
She did.
What do you mean? I told you I was gonna cook them.
Yeah, but I thought it was just something you say, like a euphemism.
Euphemism for what?
Euphemism for I'm ordering a pizza.
Come, sit.
So, how was your trip?
Oh, no. First, a glass of wine. We went to the Chateau du Nozay in the Loire Valley, and this is Pouilly Fumé. It's supposed to be one of the best in the land, and after trying 10 varietals, note the use of the word varietal.
Noted.
Believe me, you tend to believe them.
We were drunk by the end of the tour. We bought a case.
Cool, so you went to a winery? What else? What else did you do?
Here. Try a snail.
No.
Please, come on, I made them.
You try one.
I'm full. I've been snacking on them all day.
Well, see, and I had a lunch of bugs and lizards, so I'm good too.
All right, you know what? I'll try one.
Okay. You sure you don't want a lime and some salt so you can do it like a tequila shot?
I'm good. Okay. All right, you ready? 1, 2.
Well, how's it taste?
Well,
Sort of like a buttered gummy bear.
Pass. So, what else? Tell me, France.
okay. Here it is. Well, we were in France, your dad and I. We got married.
What?
We got married.
You got married? Married?
Married.
Really? Wow. Wow. Hey, congratulations. That's so great.
Thanks. We're so excited.
How? When?
2 days ago in Giverny. It's a little town about an hour outside Paris. It's where Monet had his studio, where he painted the water lilies.
Oh, so you guys just went there to get married?
Oh, no. We just went there to walk around to see the lilies, and then it started raining, and there was this little church, and
It was so beautiful, and we were so happy, and we got married.
Wow.
The ceremony was in French, so there's only a 90% chance that we're actually married. There's a 10% chance we were issued a very expensive dog license.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys.
Really?
You know, we need champagne. Do we
Yes.
have champagne?
In the cooler in the garage, maybe.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well.
What?
What do you think?
What do you mean?
I mean, what do you think?
I don't know, Mom. I can't believe that you did this.
You're mad?
Yes, I'm mad.
Rory?
Just stop, okay? Don't.
Okay, but
I can't do this right now because Dad is about to come back in here and I just can't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we went all the way to France and didn't come back with a bottle of champagne. So we're gonna have to make do with a bottle of California's finest.
It's okay.
She showed me her ring, this huge canary diamond acne. Right? Looked like something Paris Hilton would wear.
Hey, you made it.
I made it.
Beautiful. How was dinner? Did your mom really make snails?
Well, not only did she make snails, she got married.
What?
In France, to my dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
How do you feel about it?
You mean besides really bad?
Well, do you want a drink?
No, I'm good for now.
All right, well, let's go outside and talk about it.
No, I'm okay. I mean, I will want to talk about it, but right now I'm still processing.
Well, it's a lot to process. Don't feel like you have to stay here if you don't want to.
Oh, no, I want to be.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Little known fact, I am quite the compartmentalizer. In fact, I have a blister on my heel. I've been ignoring it all evening.
All right, well, if you change your mind, you want to talk about it.
I'm fine. This is your night, so how can I help?
Just be your charming, blister-ignoring self.
I can do that. So who's here? Or rather, who's not here?
Yeah, we got a pretty good turnout, huh?
Yeah.
All right, see that guy right there? He's a Rockefeller. He doesn't like you to talk about the fact that he's a Rockefeller, but he wants you to know he's a Rockefeller. So if you talk to him, make sure he knows you know, but don't say you know.
I'm gonna try to work in for a standard award.
Behind us, Boykin and his fiancée Celery, and no, I'm not kidding. Those are their real names.
I'm here. Meet my boyfriend Boykin. Try saying that 5 times fast.
So Lorelai couldn't have been more than, what, 8 or 10 years old? But she was very definite about the whole thing. She looked me directly in the eye, and she said, when I grow up, I'm going to marry Tip O'Neill. I swear to you, I nearly had a heart attack.
I like the name Tip. I thought it was cute, like a puppy or a bunny.
Anyway, I'm happy that you two got married, and quite relieved not to have had Tip O'Neill as a son-in-law. Here's to your marriage. Our heartfelt congratulations. We also got you a little gift.
Ah.
Oh,
yes,
thank you.
which is crying out to be opened.
Now, it's just a little token to commemorate the occasion.
Thank you.
Thank you. I love the look of this wrapping paper.
To the happy couple.
Oh, well, not the time.
To Lorelai and Christopher.
Here, here.
To Lorelai and Christopher.
Long may they live. Okay, time to open?
Yes, Lorelai, you may open your present. For heaven's sake, you're like a dolphin at feeding time.
Wow. I mean, it's like, wow.
It's an etching by Kiki Smith.
No, it's extraordinary, this item.
Wow.
Wow, right?
It's called Wolf Girl.
Baldwin, our dealer, is a big fan of Kiki Smith. Apparently, she's all the rage in New York.
Oh, that was very generous of you.
Oh, it's our pleasure. All young couples should cultivate an art collection.
Well, this is going to start our collection off with a bang.
I'm so happy you love it. We were flying blind without a gift registry.
Well, you flew great, Mom.
Of course, I imagine it's difficult to have the forethought to register when you decide to suddenly elope. Everything changes when a couple elopes, doesn't it? Nothing is done in quite the traditional manner. For instance, informing your parents of your marriage by leaving them a message on their answering machine.
What? You told me you told them.
I didn't say they were home when I told them.
Mom, you're such a chicken.
You left a message on their machine?
She certainly did.
I come home and I push play on the machine, and what do I hear? Between a message from Lily Margulies about her fundraiser for Tanzanian children and one from my tennis pro, but my very own daughter telling me, guess what? She's married.
Mom, I'm sorry,
Well, why just talk about it? Why not share it?
No, hey.
Hey, just wanted you guys to know Christopher and I are back from Paris. Gigi's all set, and we just ended up getting married. So anyway, see you Friday. Bye.
Isn't that lovely?
Mom, erase that, please.
I most certainly will not. Your father and I plan to treasure it forever. We're going to have it as a keepsake or a memento. Remember when Lorelai told us she was married?
Ah, yes. And what was it exactly that she said?
I think it was something like this.
Hey, just wanted you guys to know Christopher and I are back from Paris. Gigi's all set, and we just ended up getting married. So anyway.
How long's this gonna go on?
A couple more days.
It's ridiculous already. Somebody's gonna poke an eye out.
You're just bumming because April's gone.
First, get your hand off my shoulder. Second, I'm not bumming, and April is not gone. She just went back to living with her mother.
I'm just saying. I'm feeling you, Luke.
Luke, DJ.
I need a drink.
We don't serve alcohol.
Well, then anything that's carbonated. If I drink fast enough, bubbles tend to have the same effect.
Wait, what are you doing here? Is Liz okay? She's gonna have a baby at any moment.
It's not good, Luke.
What?
We're having a baby at our house.
No, we talked about this. You're gonna be a great dad, TJ.
No, you don't understand. We're having a baby at our house. Any minute now, Liz wants to have our baby in our living room.
What? Why? What about a hospital?
She won't go. She's got in her head that this should be done at home.
My sister is gonna have her baby at home?
She got the idea from Marcy Hedges, who plays the midwife at the Renaissance festivals. Only Marcy has 5 kids, all born in hospitals, and now she's telling Liz how amazing and natural it is for her to do it at home.
This is crazy.
Liz says she had Jess at a hospital and she wants to have this one at home. She has this birth coach called a doula. That's not her real name. Don't call her that. She's very touchy. Her real name is Sandy.
Okay, Sandy the doula.
Anyway, Sandy's done about 200 of these home births, and she says statistically that they're every bit as safe as hospital births.
I can't believe she's having her baby at home.
Anyway, she wants you to be there at the birth. She wants the baby to be born around family. So I promised I'd get you to come.
Of course, sure. I'll be there. Just call me whenever, and I'll come right by.
Great. Thanks, Luke. Woo! That feels good.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you later, TJ. Just let me know when the water breaks. Go take care of her. All right. See you, man.
Do you want some coffee?
No, I'm okay. I mean, unless you want some.
No, I'm okay.
So, I've been thinking about things, and you're right, I shouldn't have taken off.
No, you shouldn't have.
But you gotta understand, Laura, that letter...
Ugh, character reference.
Whatever.
No, not whatever. There's a big difference between a letter and a character reference. I had to write that stuff for Luke for a judge so he could get custody of his kid.
Don't do that.
What?
Make me think that this is all in my head.
It is.
It's not. I see the way you look at him.
Stop. I chose you. I married you.
It's not that simple.
What else is there?
Stuff. There's other stuff.
What?
I got into a fight with the guy, Laura.
What?
About a month ago at the gazebo, I just walked up to him. We started wailing on each other.
Why wouldn't you tell me that?
Well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. I mean, this is what it's come to. I'm fighting the guy in the street.
Isn't that the kind of thing you would tell a person? I mean, I could help. I could have been more sensitive.
It's not just about the fight, Laura. I should have given you more time. You asked me to. I said I would. I didn't.
No, Chris.
You were vulnerable. And I pushed you. And I think it's because we always had this timing issue, you know? We were too young, and then Sherry got pregnant. You were with him, and I don't know. I saw this opportunity, and I thought, now, we should do this now, you know, while we have the chance, while you're free and clear. But you weren't. You're not.
Yes, I am.
You were engaged to him, Laura. You needed time to disengage.
Stop. That's not what this is. We're together now. Maybe we did rush into it, but we can work this out.
I don't think we can.
What does that mean? You're giving up?
No, I don't know what else to do.
There's lots else to do. We can work on this.
Work on what? Work on you thinking that I'm the man you want to spend the rest of your life with? I've been asking you to marry me for 20 years. We're finally married. I still feel like I'm asking you.
That's terrible. I'm sorry if you feel that way, if I made you feel that way. That's not how I feel. I'm in this.
I want to believe that.
You should. It's true.
Look, Look, I should probably get back to my mom's. She's just been there all day, so.
Yeah, you should be with her. How is she?
She's fine. She's good.
So we'll talk more tomorrow?
Okay, yeah.
Just so you know, you're doing a really nice thing.
No, thanks. I feel bad about snapping at him.
You have a lot on your mind, Brownie.
No, thanks. So I talked to Christopher.
Wait, get out. So, You're doing a great job, though.
Thanks.
Keep it up.
Sorry.
Go.
I talked to Christopher. I was really mad.
But you were able to work it out.
Well, we're working on working it out. He thinks I don't want to be in it. He thinks that I don't even want to be in this marriage.
But you do, right?
Of course I do.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's this Luke thing. Christopher's jealousy is blinding him, and I've been racking my brain to think of a way to convince him that I want to be in this marriage. And I think the only way is if I cut Luke out of my life entirely.
No Luke at all?
No, I mean, it wouldn't be that big a difference, you know? It's not like I see him a lot as it is.
Well, that's true, although just because you don't see him a lot doesn't mean he's not a big part of your life. You know, 8 months ago you were engaged to the guy.
I know. I try not to dwell on that because I've moved on. I married Christopher.
It's just that it's Luke, and you guys were together a long time.
I know.
You were friends for years. I mean, even before you were together, and then when you were together, you were really together.
Yes, we were.
So all I'm saying is that you broke up with Luke and immediately started dating Christopher, and I know you're over it, and I know you've moved on, but all those feelings for Luke didn't just disappear overnight, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Of course they didn't.
It's just, you moved really quickly.
Yes, I moved quickly to a man I love, who loves me, who wanted to marry me. When Luke and I were together, he was kind and loyal and thoughtful. The guy built me an ice skating rink, for God's sake.
God, I forgot about that.
But he was also distant and uncommunicative, and he didn't want to marry me, and I tried everything I could to work it out. Of course I have feelings for him. That's what Christopher is responding to, and that's why, in order to save my marriage, the only thing I can do is cut Luke out, right?
Right. I'm sorry, it's just, I have a but.
Yes?
If there were no Luke, I mean, no Luke in the past, no Luke in the picture.
Yeah?
Well, would it be Christopher? I mean, would he be the one?
So, Lorelai, I take it that Christopher is still out of town?
He couldn't make it tonight.
Oh, that's too bad.
That man has been traveling quite a lot lately.
Oh, yeah? I guess.
Well, I hope he'll be around for the party your mother's planning. I know I'm looking forward to it. It's my only hope for eating a decent meal in the foreseeable future. Your mother is planning to serve Cornish game hens. Is that still the plan, Emily?
Yes, I've even spoken to the caterer about preparing a special skinless hen for you.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Don't get angry, Richard. It's your doctor's orders, not mine.
You know what? I'm full.
Richard. Richard! The idea that 2 grown men hitting a tiny ball with metal sticks is the equivalent of Hamlet? Ridiculous. But can I say anything? No, because I can't agitate him.
It is ridiculous. Golf is really more like Richard III. You know, they're all hunched over.
I'm going to go get him.
It sounds like Grandma's going full steam ahead with this whole party planning thing.
I know.
She's going to kill 400 Cornish game hens, probably with her own bare hands.
Your grandfather just had a heart attack. Your grandmother is not drinking. This isn't exactly the ideal time to tell them their one and only daughter's marriage is over.
I know.
I don't know what she'll do. She's gone bananas. I mean, for all I know, she'll throw a Molotov mocktail at me.
I know, but only you can save the Cornish game hens. Save the Cornish game hens.
Just because your father can't drink doesn't mean the rest of us should suffer. Cheers. Ah, that's better.
Mom, Christopher and I split up.
Okay. I hardly know what to say.
Really? That's great. You don't have to say anything at all, now or ever.
What's a windmill park?
It looks like Dad owns a couple of windmills in Palm Springs.
We own windmills?
Well, they're energy generators.
I had no idea we owned windmills. And if I want the hidden account bar, I double-click that arrow thing up there on the left.
Exactly.
I don't know how I'm gonna do all this.
Mom, what are you talking about? You just click, click, clicked. You got it all down.
Now, but I barely understand what you've been telling me. This is your father's job.
I know, Mom. You got to give the guy a break, you know? He's not going to watch TV in the bedroom forever.
No. No, he's not.
Oh, my God. I don't mean he's going to die.
Well, what are you telling me? That he's going to live forever? That he's immortal? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm just saying, with time, you know.
It's like a canoe.
What's like a canoe?
Life.
Okay.
You're just paddling along in a canoe.
Mother, have you ever been in a canoe?
Lorelai.
Well, I just can't picture you in a canoe.
Your father and I have been paddling a canoe together for years, only now he's dropped the paddle.
Ah.
He just dropped it. Not only that, but now the canoe is going in circles.
Ah.
Without your father there, I'm paddling on my side, and the canoe is spinning in circles. And the harder I paddle, the faster it spins. And it's hard work, and I'm getting tired.
Dizzy, I would think.
You are in a kayak. You know how to do all of this.
How does that put me in a kayak?
Kayaks have paddles with things on both ends. You steer it by yourself.
Mom, you know how to do things by yourself. You are totally capable.
Sure, I went to Smith and I was a history major, but I never had any plans to be an historian. I was always going to be a wife. I mean, the way I saw it, a woman's job was to run a home, organize the social life of a family, and bolster her husband while he earned a living. It was a good system, and it was working very well all these years. Only when your husband isn't there because he's watching television in a dressing gown, you realize how dependent you are. I didn't even know I owned windmills.
Mom, now you know, and you know how to right-click.
But you provide for yourself. You're not dependent on anyone. You're independent.
I am kayak, hear me roar.
I mean, look at you. For all these years, you've done very well without a husband.
Maybe so. But I still wanted it to work out.
You know, the way I was raised, if a married couple split up, it was a disaster because it meant the system had fallen apart. And it was particularly bad for the woman because she had to go out and find herself another rich husband, only she was older now. But with you, it's not such a disaster, is it?
Guess not.
I mean, it's really not such a horrible thing that you're going to get a divorce. Not really. Oh, you're going to be fine.
Thanks, Mom.
You may even marry someone else someday. Who knows?
Who knows?